السلام عليكم.
طيب هقول السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أدري and Marianne, how are you and how are you?
الحمد لله.
عليكم السلام. I'm fine.
So both of you can hear me well?
Yes, yes.
All right.
Yes.
Wonderful. Adri, I just want you to write down in our group that we have already started so that everybody can join in. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, my dear. And we'll wait for 2 minutes until everyone is here.
Okay.
Only 2 minutes.
Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hello, yes, we are waiting.
Hello.
طيب ممتاز. نقول السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. قدري، مروة، Marianne, Sarah, and Yasmin. So good to see all of you here. So how's life? Oh, and Amr is here too. Welcome, Amr. Welcome on board. So glad to see you here among us. It's Amr's first class, first session with us. So let's welcome him too. All righty. So Amr, would you please quickly introduce yourself, my dear?
Of course. My name is Amr Mohammed. I'm a student at Faculty of Engineering, Zagazig University, Department of Civil Engineering. Last year, I'm 24
So
years
you are
old.
a
That's
senior
all.
this year, yeah?
Yes. Yeah. I'm senior.
Oh, yes, great, wonderful. And would you like to add anything about yourself?
That's all.
That's all. Thank you very much, my dear. All right, enjoy your stay with us. Today, inshallah, we're going to spend around 2 hours together. All right, and as promised in the course outline, today, inshallah, we're going to have some grammar and vocabulary lessons on which we will apply and we will practice as much as we can so that we actually tackle the problems that I usually see whenever I start this course. Honestly speaking, I know that there are some very frequent mistakes that that people make, especially the Arabs and specifically the Egyptians. That's why I do my best to make sure to teach these lessons so that people would avoid repeating these mistakes again. And I keep practicing these lessons as much as I can so that we can practice. Because as you may know, practice makes what?
Perfect.
Makes perfect. Thank you very much, yes, Sarah. Practice makes perfect. So if you'd like to master anything in the whole world, all you have to do is to practice it. First time, it's going to be a bit difficult. Then later on, every time you will practice it, the level of difficulty will be less than before. Okay? All right. Today, inshallah, we're going to have our first vocabulary lesson. All right? Our first vocabulary lesson. And then we'll have a grammar lesson. By the end of the session, inshallah, we're going to practice whatever we have learned in a freer practice. And again, as you may know, where are we going to practice? In the breakout rooms. All right? Have you tried the breakout rooms before?
Yeah.
Who tried it?
Me, tried it. I tried it.
You tried it before with me and Yasmin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
great.
you last session. We
Oh,
used it.
last session you were sent to breakout rooms. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Forgive me.
It was twice.
Honestly speaking, I have a bad memory. All right. So you can easily fake me, and you can easily, play a lot with me because of my memory. All right. This is a confession. Don't tell anybody about it. Seems that I'm growing older. Anyway, today we're going to share our first vocabulary lesson, all right, which is this lesson. And I will send you the resources as promised before. I told you that all the resources will be sent to you once I'm done with preparing these resources for you. Starting from tomorrow, inshallah, all the resources tonight, the resources will be sent to your place, okay? And also, you will receive daily assignment on which you will be assessed. A daily assignment means that you will receive daily homework, which you will have to do unless, or other than that, if you were not committed to these lessons, unfortunately, you will be subject to not continuing this course with me, all right? That's why I'm telling you, please take it. Now we have to start to taking it more serious, all right? And do your best to get the best benefit out of this course. All right, ladies and gentlemen?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
Right. Now, I just want you to look, which book is this? This is Collins' Vocabulary for IELTS. All right, and why do I use IELTS? Because actually these books are the best books to tackle all the 4 skills or the 4 language skills, including the speaking one. All right, today's lesson is about, as you may see, growing up, relationships, families, and early learning. Okay? How many topics we have here? We have 4. What are they? يلا يا هنشوف دلوقتي مثلا مروة. يلا يا مروة, what are the 4 topics that you can see?
Let me see. Study problems, favorite music, buying something expensive, a last film you saw.
All right, so we have 4 problems, all right, or 4 topics. Which ones would you like to decide with your family, your friends, and your teacher? So, for example, Marwa, which topics you would like to decide with your family or to discuss with your family?
Last film I saw.
Last film I saw. With your friends?
Favorite music.
And with your teacher?
Study problem.
Thank you very much. What about Amr? Which topic?
With my family, buying something expensive.
Okay.
With my friend, the last film I saw. With my teacher, a study problem.
Okay, now thank you. I would like every one of you, please, to make sure to decide which topics you would like to discuss with whom. All right, just have a look. Write down a study problem, which is 1. You choose A, B, or C. Number 2, A, B, or C, etc. Okay? Just take a minute, 1 minute to write this down. All right, and now it says, listen to 4 people talking. 4 people talking about topics above, these 4 topics. Write the number of the topics from the list above and the people or persons the speakers say that would talk to about this. Write the words that helped you decide. Here is the speaker. We'll have 4 speakers, A, B, C, and D, right? The first speaker, and we will have to decide together. We will listen to the first as some kind of demonstration, all right? We will see that speaker A will talk about topic 4, which is the last film you saw, All right, words that help you decide. He used words like movies and latest releases. Latest releases means the latest movies that were showed in cinemas and in theaters. All right, the person or the people he would like to talk to is the classmates. All right, now we would like to listen to this audio together, and then we'll decide which topic with whom.
Recording 1A. Speaker A.
On Monday at school, a group of us always talk about whatever movies we saw at the weekend. On Saturdays, I often get together with my classmates and we see all the latest releases together. I can't remember the last time I saw a film with my parents. We just don't have much in common anymore.
All right, now you understand what happened?
Yeah.
All right, so this is speaker A. She wants to discuss the last film she saw, the words that helped us determine which topic did she choose. Though she said the word movies,
Movies.
releases, all right? And she would like to discuss it with her classmates. Would you like to listen to it once more? Please do not be shy. Do not feel shy. So if you'd like me to play it once more, I'm fine with that.
Yes,
If you would
please,
like,
because
just write number 1 down. If you want me to play the audio once more, write down 1 in the chat box. All right. Now let's continue. All right, so let's get started from the beginning again. Okay, good.
Recording 1A. Speaker A.
On Mondays at school, a group of us always talk about whatever movies we saw at the weekend. On Saturdays, I often get together with my classmates and we see all the latest releases together. I can't remember the last time I saw a film with my parents. We just don't have much in common anymore.
Speaker B.
And now focus on speaker B. Which topic he or she are going to use or to talk about? We'll discuss it with whom and which words helped you determine the topic. Okay? All right. Now.
My parents are both teachers, so you'd imagine I'd have no trouble at all academically. When I was little, it was great because we had a really great relationship. But nowadays, all we seem to do is argue, and that causes a lot of conflict between us. So I don't really feel I can go to them for help. My friends aren't much help either, as they've all got the same problem. Thank goodness I get on really well with my tutor at university. She's very approachable, and if I'm struggling with an assignment, I find her advice really helps me.
All right. Can I ask Marianne, what do you think the topic is?
I think a study problem.
Study problem. All right. What words help you?
Yeah. I think relationship.
Not really. A study problem.
No.
What words made you understand that she's going to discuss the study problem? Tayyip, with whom is she going to discuss the problem?
Friend and your and parent. Her parents.
Is she in good relationship with her parents?
Yeah.
No, not really. Not anymore. All right, let's listen to it once more. All right. Or let me ask Sarah first, and then we're going to listen to it again. Yes, Sarah, what do you think?
Yeah, study problem.
Study problem. Words help you?
What?
What are the words that helped you? And Sarah, please, if you cannot hear me well, it's better if you say, excuse me, or would you repeat it again?
Okay.
Instead of
Okay.
saying what?
Actually, I forget it, but
Yeah. So you don't know what are the words that helped you decide the study problem?
maybe as a university, can't remember.
طيب, why don't you write it down?
But
طيب, okay, now, yes? Yes, Sarah, what
I
would
think
you say?
I think that the person they would talk to is her teacher.
The teacher, very good. Yes, this is a good answer. Thank you. Now listen again.
Happy.
My parents are both teachers, so you'd imagine I'd have no trouble at all academically. When I was little, it was great because we had a really great relationship.
Just a minute. Could the word academically help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is one. So she's talking about her parents, her family. When I was little, she used to have a good relationship with them.
But nowadays, all we seem to do is argue, and that
All they do is to what?
Argument.
Argue. What's to argue?
Disagree.
Yeah, to
Agreement.
argue means to keep on discussing things, yes, in a very disagreeable manner, in a manner that is a bit defensive and, you know, not very comfortable. This is arguing. So is she having a good relationship with her family?
Yeah.
Not really, not really.
was a lot of conflict between us. So I did
A lot of conflict between us.
Conflict.
A lot of conflict. Does this mean that she's in a good relationship with them?
No.
No.
don't really feel I can go to them for help. My friends aren't much help either, as they've all got the same problem. Thank goodness I get on really well.
Does she have good relationship with her friends?
No.
No. Why?
Because they have the same problem.
Very good. They have the same problem. Yes, me. Correct.
My tutor at university.
That's my tutor university. Do you guys know what is tutor university?
Teacher.
Tutor? Yes, Tutor. Tutor university is the teacher. All right? Tutor university is the teacher. All right, so she's going to discuss the problem with the teacher.
She's very approachable, and if I'm struggling with an assignment, I find
Fast. She's very what?
Approachable.
Oh, what's the word approachable? What does it mean?
She can discuss her or reach her easily and find some time with her to
Excellent.
discuss different issues.
Approachable is an L-E. Approachable, an approachable person, all right, is an easygoing person. Approachable means someone whom you can get close and near to very easily. Approachable, easy to understand and easy to be understood. All right, when I say my sister is a very approachable person, this means that she can easily be close to me. She's so close to me because she understands me well and I understand her very well. Okay? All right. Also, she mentioned the word assignments. Assignments. What's the word assignment mean? What does it mean?
Homework.
Very good.
Homework,
Assignments,
yes.
homeworks. So does this help us determine the topic?
Yes.
All right. So she mentioned the word assignments. All right. Also the word academic. Correct? All right. Now let's listen to the rest of the audio.
University.
really helps me.
And her advice really helps me. So these are the words that could help her. So this is topic number 1, 2, 3, or 4.
1.
This is topic
One.
number, yeah, very good. This is topic number 1, a study problem. Now let's listen to the rest of the audio, please.
Speaker C. My parents are quite old, so I feel as though they're out of touch with the modern world. They don't seem to have any idea of what things cost. I'm hoping to get a car in the next few months, but I'll be taking my older brother along to help. We used to fight a lot when we were growing up, but there's a really close bond between us now. He's already had a few cars, so I'm sure he'll be a great help. Speaker D.
All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say?
Again, please.
Again, how? Again? That was really fast,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah? All right.
See, my parents are quite old, so I feel as though they're out of touch with the modern world. They don't.
They are out of touch of the modern world. Out of touch, what does it mean?
They are
Ancient.
out of date,
Yes, they are almost
Tourism, yes.
out of touch.
traditional.
يعني ممكن نقول خلوني
Old
أكتب
fashioned.
no, out of touch يعني they are so obsolete. Have you ever heard about this word? Obsolete.
Yeah.
obsolete يعني خلاص بقى يتركن على الرف. هي بالضبط out of touch. out of touch. وممكن نقول عليهم old fashioned. Old fashioned. Yes? So when someone is out of touch of the modern world, this means that they are old fashioned or they are obsolete. All right? So, yes, talking about his parents, he's saying that they are obsolete. And this is so rude. But anyway, this is what happened.
Have any idea of what things cost?
Right, they have no idea of what things cost. What does it mean? They don't know anything
Buying
about the
something
prices.
expensive.
Yes, yes, yes. So what do you expect the topic to be?
Buying something expensive.
So what helped you?
Three.
Do we have any words that can easily help us now?
Expensive.
Yeah. Yes?
Cost.
Cost. That's the first word. Right? What things?
Cost, yeah.
Cost. Very good. Okay. What else?
Car.
I'm hoping to get a car in the next few months, but I'll
Very good. Huh is a second word.
be taking my older brother along to help.
He will be taking his older brother along to help. Older brother, so this is what? Family, friends, or teacher?
Family.
Good.
Family.
We used to fight a lot when we were growing up, but there's a really close bond between us now. He's already had a few cars, so I'm sure he'll be a great help.
All right. Understand? So
Yeah.
the answer is, what topic is it?
Three.
You ask yes. No. Yes, me.
Yeah. Topic 3.
Great. Words that help you.
Cost, car.
Expensive. Very good. People who help.
People who help old brother.
Old brother, which is family or friends or teacher.
Family.
Family. Thank you very much, my dear. Thank you. All right. Now let's move to topic 4. Or speaker D.
Speaker D.
I play the violin and the piano, and my granddad is a great cello player.
Huh? Which topic?
Piano.
All right.
Music. Favorite music.
Music. Very good.
A lot of my friends at school listen to all the popular bands and singers, but my tastes are totally different.
Her taste is totally different than her friend's taste. Very good. Her taste ذوقها في الميوزك. My taste. So taste in wearing is totally different than in wearing perfumes, for example. By the way, wearing perfume. أنا ما بقولش I put some perfume, بقول I wear some perfume, all right? Or I wear, for example, you can say I prefer to wear Chanel perfume, all right? Or I prefer to wear some simple makeup at night. Wear simple makeup and wear perfume. Okay, I don't say put. I don't use the word put with makeup and perfume. All right, so her taste, ذوقها, is totally different than her friends.
Classical music, and they just don't understand it at all. Luckily, Grandad shares my taste, so we often buy CDs and talk about them together.
All right, so who shares it with her? Which type of music she likes? Qadri.
What?
Which type of music she likes?
I don't know.
Classic.
Very good. She likes classic music. Ya Qadri, are you there?
Yes.
So with whom is she going to share her favorite music?
I didn't hear well this.
Would you like me to repeat it again?
Yeah, yes, please.
Oh, righty.
Cello player. A lot of my friends at school listen to all the pop.
We used to fight a lot when we were growing up. Speaker D.
I play the violin and the piano, and my granddad is a great cello player. A lot of my friends at school listen to all the popular bands and singers, but my taste is totally different. I prefer classical music, and they just don't understand it at all. Luckily, Grandad shares my taste, so we often buy CDs and talk about them together.
All right. With whom is she going to share it? Ya Qadri again.
No, خلاص, it's clear now.
It's okay. So who do you think she will share it with?
With school friends?
School friends? No, they have a different taste than hers. They like the modern bands, unlike her.
So granddad.
Yes, very good. Her
His granddad.
granddad, very good. He is a very great cello player. Yeah. So he plays cello. You guys know what's cello?
Yes, this is a big tool for music. It's a heavy one.
Very heavy one. Remember هنيدي؟
هنيدي, yes.
فاكرين
cello
اللي كان بيشيله على ظهره؟ Yes. All right. So her grandfather is a great cello player. That's why they share some CDs and they keep on discussing it together. Okay. Would you like me to? Can I please erase my board or my screen? Can I remove these because we're going to move to some other exercise?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I see. Okay. Hold on. All right. I just want you please to take notes of the new vocabulary that you're learning today, okay? Because we're going to use it in our open discussion by the end of the session. All right, ladies and gentlemen? Just make sure you take some notes of the new vocabulary. Now, and let me please give you some time to read this vocabulary note. And I will ask one of you to explain it to us, if you don't mind. Marwa Naeem.
أيوة.
No.
Yeah.
Marwa, can
Please,
you
can you-
explain it to us, please?
Explain what?
Yes, just read this note and explain it to us. What do they mean when they add the word hood at the end of the word, to the end of the word? Hood means what?
Can you repeat the word?
Would you please explain this vocabulary note to us? Have you read it?
No.
All right, I told you, please read it and explain it to us. All right, let me ask someone else. No.
Okay. Approachable.
Well, hold on. Guys, can you see my cursor? Can you see my mouse?
Yes.
Where am I pointing now? I'm
Yes, we
pointing
can
to
see
this
it.
vocabulary note, right?
No,
Right.
I cannot see the arrows.
Vocabulary note. Here is my cursor moving. Can you see it? My mouse. Can you see the mouse moving?
Yeah.
I see now.
All right, and now I'm pointing to this part. Vocabulary note. Can you see it?
Yes.
All right, just look at it, read it, and I will ask you to please try to explain it to us. Okay, now I just want Amr to explain it to us if he doesn't mind. يلا يا Amr. Unmute the microphone and speak up, my dear.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Brotherhood.
Yes.
It means someone have a good relationship with another one, and more than friends.
All right. All right, this is what you got. Thanks a lot, my dear. Marianne. What does it mean here, Marianne? Do I have any volunteers to explain this part? Any volunteers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I?
Sure. Yes, please. Go ahead.
Yeah. The meaning of hood and the end of any word.
Yes.
It means that you transfer this word to be a noun.
Yes.
And to give this word expression to be in a specific position, like adulthood. That means the noun meaning of this of adult word.
All right.
Like
adult.
Brotherhood.
Yes.
That brother.
Yeah.
All of us, we know what's the brother meaning.
Yes.
But brotherhood, it's a noun for brother.
Thank you.
The positioning for brother, I don't know how I can explain it because it's very difficult to explain.
Yeah. You did it very well, mashallah.
But if you needed to transfer in Arabic, so I can see it. But
yeah. So brother, for example, what does it mean in Arabic?
A brotherhood.
Brother only. In Arabic.
brother أخ.
طيب brotherhood.
أخوة.
أيوة صح كده. Brother. brotherhood. أخوة. Adult. بالغ. Adulthood. فترة البلوغ.
فترة البلوغ. Maturity يعني.
Father. Maturity. Very good. Father is الأب.
الأب. الأبوة.
Thank you very much, my dear. All right, now you got it, right? Everyone got it? All right. However, the first part of the word here is a noun. The second word, the word would, when it's added, it also transfers it into the deep or the core of the real meaning of a noun. All right? Now let's move to the second exercise, which says, listen again and decide which of the speakers, A to D, the sentences apply to. All right, let's listen to the first one so that we can understand what is required from us.
Recording 1B. Tell me about your...
It's very large. I have 25 cousins.
All right, sorry, I'll play it again.
Recording 1B. Tell me about your family.
Well, my immediate family is relatively small, just my parents, my 2 brothers, and me. But both of my parents come from very large families, so my extended family is very large. I have 25 cousins. Our family gatherings are pretty chaotic, but fun. We're a very close-knit family. Even though we don't live together anymore, the family ties are still very strong. When we were little, there wasn't very much sibling rivalry between us. I think it's because of a very stable upbringing.
Both of my parents played a very active role in our school life and our home life, and they taught us to resolve our conflicts in a very fair way. I consider myself very lucky.
Who are you most similar to in your family?
Well, you can see a very clear family resemblance between my brother. But I've seen photographs of her at my age and with
أنا مش عارفة يا جماعة whether you can focus with me or not. Can you?
Yeah, but the voice is interrupted.
Yes, me too.
So let me repeat this recording once more. All right?
Okay.
I just
Recording 1B.
I just want you to have a look at the questions here. All right? This is recording 1A. All right? They said by mistake recording 1B. Listen again and decide which of the speakers, A to D, okay, the sentences apply to. The relationship between my brother and me is very close. Who is saying this? Speaker A, B, C, or D? Number 2, I have a lot more in common with my friends than my family. Number 3, I have established, built a close connection with my older member of my family. And finally, the relationship between my parents and me has broken down. Who is saying this? Is it A, speaker A, B, C, or D? Now we need to decide, all right? We'll listen to this audio once more and we'll decide who is saying what.
1A. Speaker A.
On Mondays at school, a group of us always talk about whatever movies we saw at the weekend. On Saturdays, I often get together with my classmates and we see all the latest releases together. I can't remember the last time I saw a film with my parents. We just don't have...
So who's got a good relationship with her friends? She has a lot more in common with my friends than my family.
Yeah, so...
Which one? She's speaker
two.
A.
Two.
She's what? Which speaker? The first speaker is called speaker A.
Yeah, so speaker A with the sentence number 2.
All right, so number 2, speaker A.
Speaker A.
All right? You got it now? Who doesn't understand what I say? So again, we have to decide which speaker is saying these sentences. We have 4 speakers. Remember in the previous exercise, we said that we have speaker A, speaker B, speaker C, and speaker D. All right? So that was speaker A. Listen again once more, please, and try to guess which speaker is saying these sentences.
Recording 1A. Speaker A.
On Mondays at school, a group of us always talk about whatever movies we saw at the weekend. On Saturdays, I often get together with my classmates and we see all the latest releases together. I can't remember the last time I saw a film with my parents. We just don't have much in common anymore.
So, number 2 is A, speaker A. Now I just want you, please, to write down the answers.
Speaker B.
My parents are both teachers, so you'd imagine I'd have no trouble at all academically. When I was little, it was great because we had a really great relationship. But nowadays, all we seem to do is argue, and that causes a lot of conflict between us. So I don't really feel I can go to them for help. My friends aren't much help either, as they've all got the same problem. Thanks.
So what do you think? This is speaker
4.
Yes, this is speaker number.
Yeah.
Very good. Sentence 4 and
B.
Speaker B. Very good. Very good. Hello, Mohammed. Good to see you now.
goodness, I get on really well with my tutor at university. She's very approachable, and if I'm struggling with an assignment, I find her advice really helps me.
Speaker C. My parents are quite old, so I feel as though they're out of touch with the modern world. They don't seem to have any idea of what things cost. I'm hoping to get a car in the next few months, but I'll be taking my older brother along to help. We used to fight a lot when we were growing up, but there's a really close bond between us now. He's already had a few cars, so I'm sure he'll be a great help.
So this is sentence number?
One.
Very good, very good. And the last sentence?
Speaker D.
I play the violin and the piano, and my granddad is a great cello player. A lot of my friends at school listen to all the popular bands.
Which sentence you think is expressing this speaker?
Three.
Sentence 3. What does it mean? I have established. Established means what?
Good relation. A good.
Established means
good.
that. Very good.
Built.
Good stable.
Built or make.
Good connection means a good relationship with an older member of the family. Who is her?
Grandfather.
Very good. Granddad, grandfather. Very good. Granddad is an American word. Grandfather is a British word. Grandpa is American too. Okay, this is a slang English. Mohammed, did you understand what we're doing now? Could you catch it up? Or you need some illustration? Mohammed Nasir? Mohammed, you're muted, my dear. Unmute your microphone and speaker. Let me unmute you. All right, now you can speak. Mohammed? Mohammed, I can't hear you. All right, you can log out, then log in again. Okay? All right, and now let's move to the next exercise, if you don't mind. Mohammed, you can log out, then log in once more. All right, now we're going to move to something else called collocation, ladies and gentlemen. Who knows what's the meaning of collocation? Anyone?
This is combination of two words to give familiar meaning.
Thank you.
Like go shopping or something.
Okay. Like go shopping. Okay, go shopping. All right. Can I say I do shopping?
I don't know.
Can I say I make shopping?
Yes.
Because some of us say
I do shopping.
I do shopping. I go shopping. Can I say I make shopping?
No.
Most of the Egyptians and the Arabs,
No.
I make shopping. Yeah, because they don't know much about the collocation. احنا بنقول انا وانا بعمل shopping فبالعربي كده يقوم محولها I make shopping. بعمل يعني make. Well, I make shopping. Actually, it's not the case. Collocations means that when you need to put two words together, you have to put them properly so that you sound like a native speaker. That's why احنا دايما بنقول انه learning other languages is more like learning Quran. Can you just recite Quran without hearing it first from someone else, someone who is an expert? Actually, no. And if you try to do it yourself, it's going to be a bit difficult. Yeah? And sometimes you won't be able to read it carefully. That's why, and this is the case. The case is that you need to learn collocation before you start speaking. Or you listen as much as you can so that you can hear as many collocations as possible. And whenever you need to use them, you use them properly. All right? So when you put two or three words together, you will need to know which words come with what. All right, so here, they say use words and phrases from the recordings and the statements in 1.3 to complete the sentences. Well, let's do number 1 together. My sister and I have totally different tastes. In fact, we don't have much what at all.
Similarities?
This could be a possible answer. I don't know. This is very close. What between a mother and a newborn baby? This is a
Relationship.
What? Oh,
Relationship
you're
or
doing
connection.
Oh, leave something to the others, my dear.
I'm sorry. Sorry for that.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. It's important to what a good working relationship face your work colleagues. نشوف بقى. Number 3. مين? Who can volunteer? يلا يا محمد. Mohammed? Oh, it seems that Mohammed is not even with us. He's doing something else, maybe. All righty. All right. Then mute. Let's see, Amr. Hi, Amr.
It is important to make a good
relationship. Very good. Make relationship. And this is the collocation. Make relationship يعني يعمل علاقة. To make relation, and it's more like the Arabic translation, right? Make a good relationship with the others. Very good. With your